Okay, I made it. I'm very happy. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I'm Derek with Matt and Derek's Quiz Lab. And, unfortunately, Matt is out of town, and that's when everything decides to go haywire. And things kind of pooped the bed a little bit. But we rallied. We've got something going. And thank you for your patience. And there you go. So we do this every week at Friday at 10 o'clock. Matt and I go through quizzes, play games, challenges, give a little sneak peek behind the scenes. And Matt decided to take a vacation with his family. Oh, look at me. I started Sporcle. I'm going to take a vacation with my loved ones. But we'll let him do that. That's good. But unfortunately, when he decides to go, I have to run everything here. And I don't think I did anything wrong. But YouTube took this moment to really challenge my patience, and hence all the technical difficulties. But today's theme is Where's Matt? Hopefully he's having a good time with his friends and family back east. And he is in New York. New York. The town's so nice they named it twice. He's actually not in New York. He's in Rochester, which they named only once for some reason. But today's theme is New York in honor of Matt being gone. As a reminder, we do have a live chat going here, so leave us some comments and I'll try and interact, even though I'm kind of bouncing around a little bit. Subscribe to our channel and like this. Since everything went awry, I really appreciate it if you could like this video, because my ego right now is really in a fragile state. So do it for me. That would be nice. But in honor of today's theme, we're going to do New York-based quizzes, or New York-themed quizzes, I should say. And we have a few things here in our group, the Matt and Derek Quiz Lab group. And producer Marie was nice enough to start a playlist for us to get us going. Just going to double check that everything is as it should be. And I think I'll put in a little bit of music, maybe something jazzy. How you doing? Hey. And hey, speaking of how you doing, look, there's a Friends quiz here that is New York themed, because nothing says New York like Friends, right? Because they're so genuinely New York. But to get warmed up and to kind of shake off some of the cobwebs from getting started here, I think we can start with this guy. So can you name the Friends characters who appeared in 2 or more episodes from images from our friend Sprout CM? Everybody knows Sprout as being quite a prolific quizmaker. And yeah, it looks like we're just naming friends. I can do that. Okay, I'll start. We got Joey. How you doing? Let me bounce over here. Joey. And here I'll go in order across the way. We got Ben, Emily Waltham, Jack, Ugly Naked Guy, and Carol. Hey, Chris Stanley's on. Happy to see you. Carol, that's actually the second Carol. They replaced Carol kind of midway through the season, of the first season. I actually think the original Carol was only there for 1 season. Not sure what happened there. But we got the lovely Courtney Cox as Monica, Paul Rudd as Mike, Marcel, Mr. Heckles, yes, Mona, and Estelle. I wanted her as my agent. Joey! Estelle! Chandler, who just can't, poor Matthew Perry, just can't find a home on TV after Friends. We have actually one of my favorite actors, Giovanni Ribisi, next as Frank Jr. And I love Giovanni Ribisi ever since I saw him on My Two Dads with Paul Reiser. And partially just because he shows up everywhere. He was craving unobtainium in Avatar, and he was in Saving Private Ryan, and he has one of the coolest names in show business. We have Susan, Jon Favreau as Pete Jon Favreau from Swingers fame, not to be confused with Obama's head speechwriter. This Jon Favreau directed Iron Man. Magnum PI, we have Dr. Burke and Paolo Crap Weasel that he is. And let's forget Ross, Alice. Oh, I was doing so good next to Alice. Oh, Charlie. We have Charlie, who dated Ross. Tag. Barry and Julie. Gosh, it's just a wasteland of ex-boyfriends and girlfriends there. That's terrible. Okay, so how am I doing on time? Oh, we got plenty of time. There's Rachel. Oh, good. We got Adam Goldberg as Eddie, also in Saving Private Ryan. Hank Azaria as David, who I believe moved to Minsk. Judy, Joshua, the lovely Tate Donovan next to the lovely Morgan Fairchild as Nora. Nice. And then we got Phoebe, of course. I can't spell Phoebe. Phoebe, there we go. Gunter, who was in Gunter, right? Gunter, there it is. Gunther was in almost every episode, right? Like he was in more than anybody else except for the 6 original Friends. Oh Lord, we have Rachel's dad, Dr. Green. Is he gonna give it to me with Dr. Green? Oh, it gives it to me with Dr. Green. That's I'll take it. We have Janine. That smells like summer in a bowl. Charles, Chandler's dad. I can't remember the burlesque show. What was the name of the burlesque show? Help me out in the comments for Chandler's Las Vegas dad's burlesque show. And of course we have, oh my God, Janice. Sweet. Okay, that's a little more Friends than New York, but it's a good warm up. So we got a little playlist down here. Why don't we go ahead and jump to New York lyrics? That's a good way to go. Okay, also from Sprout. Oh my gosh, it's like a Sprout-a-thon here. Can you name the lyrics to the Frank Sinatra classic, New York, New York? We'll turn off the background music for that one. And, oh my gosh, here we go. I don't know if I'll be able to do this, but I'll give it my best, Frank. Chris Stanley wants me to do my Get to the Chopper, but there's nothing like New York Scottish about Predator. I don't know. Okay, so start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond blues. Oh, and now I'm out. Now, Frank, help me out here. These vagabond blues. Nope. Days. Astray is in there somewhere, maybe. Lead. Oh, I started so good. I was like gonna smoke a cigar and drink some whiskey and then maybe shoot somebody. I felt very, very Frank Sinatra. And then I just crashed and burned. Alright, we'll go ahead and stop there. We'll move on. I need Matt here to help me sing. It's just not the same without Matt. Alright. And next, we'll jump over here to Less Fit to Print Than Paris Hilton. This quiz is actually several years old at this point. I think we did this quiz in 2011, and it was actually one of my favorite quizzes that we did because it was just such a unique take. I'd never thought someone making quizzes would do something like this, that they would kind of delve into the New York Times and make this kind of comparison between the two. And at the time, Paris Hilton, unfortunately, was in the news a great amount, named the countries mentioned in the New York Times. And I just thought it was amazing that someone could do this. So Chad and Togo, maybe. Yep, Togo's in there. Mexico? No, okay. So we're going to think obscure countries. I'm not going to do very good at this quiz, but more than anything, partially because I can't spell, but I thought everything about this quiz was really well done. The color scheme, the timeliness of it. It's a fun quiz. I won't play this whole thing. In fact, I probably actually won't get too much more into it. I just more like to highlight kind of the history behind this quiz because I have great affection for it. But let's see if I can maybe get, it was Portugal? No. It's going to be all of the countries you never think of that are obscure countries. Which I won't bore you with my lack of obscure country knowledge at this point. But Lithuania was close to Paris Hilton on that front. All right, let's do 30-second tourist, and I'll wrap up here after a couple of quizzes. Sorry for the late start and for the technical difficulties, but we wanted to get something off to at least, if nothing else, show Matt that this can be done while he's drinking Mai Tais on a Rochester beach somewhere, which is what I'm sure he's doing. Okay, can you match the pieces of these New York sites in only 30 seconds? Oh my gosh, I'm going to restart. Okay, because I shouldn't have hit play yet, because 30 seconds goes really fast. Okay, it's a matching quiz. And let's see how we do. Okay, so we got the Brooklyn Bridge, the Chrysler Building, Central Park, 42nd Street, Statue of Liberty, Grand Central Terminal, Empire State Building, Radio City Music Hall, Rockefeller Center, Times Square, Wall Street, Metropolitan Museum of Modern Art. Look at that! 1 second, baby! Okay, I'll take it. Wow, that was herring. I'm like sweaty now. My heart's aflutter. I did that even without music. All right, we'll put music back on, and we'll try upbeat, because I think we need a little upbeat today. And we'll finish up with... what should we finish up with? How about Matt's journey to New York? Can you get Matt from Seattle to New York with the help of raps as clues? Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Okay. So it all started out in a city called Seattle. Matt's bags are packed and he's ready for battle. He has to hit the road. He can't be late, and his journey starts out in Washington. Oh, it's okay. I thought it was clicking. Washington State. Yo! Matt's off to the next state like a tornado. He can't even stop for a famous potato. The state's capital is the city of Boise in Idaho. I should have finished the thing. I don't know what it said. Okay. The state's home to BYU. You never know, you might bump into. Matt's already started his trip, but now is not the time to withdraw, especially when he's in the state of Utah. Nice. Matt's the type of person nobody can overshadow. I beg to differ. No, it's true. If he were here, this all would have gone without a hitch. He's made it to the Rockies, cruising through Colorado. He's up mile high. He can't be brought down, turning his smile into a frown. Matt's in the setting of the Wizard of Oz, the one with Dorothy and Toto. The dog. Maybe he'll stop to see a Jayhawks game. The state's pancake flat, and Kansas is its name. This is fantastic. Oh, Viva Las Vegas. That's right. That was the friend thing. Thank you, Cutthroat, over in the comments there. Matt zipping through the country. He's fast and he's got fury. Going right under the arc in St. Louis, Missouri. Be a cold day in hell before I recognize Missouri. Matt got authentic fried chicken. He sure is lucky. Passing by Churchill Downs in the state of Kentucky. Nice. I can't spell all of a sudden. Matt's loving the next state. As far as I know, catching a Cavs game in Cleveland, Ohio, because Cleveland rocks. Matt's almost traveled across the country. That's absolute mania. He's trying out a Philly cheesesteak in the state of Pennsylvania. Nice! The Garden State's the only thing left in Matt's path. That's easy to know if you just do the math. The rap's almost over. Witty, wasn't it witty? After New Jersey, it's on to the city. The state of New York is where our journey ends. This rap crushed Derek's, but we can still be friends. We've seen how fun road trips can be, and Matt made it all the way to NYC. Kind of Rochester, but still, you get where he's going. That was awesome. Great quiz from J Walsh 101. Thank you for that. That was a lot of fun. I love that. All right, guys. Thank you for coming back and hanging out here with me. Next week we will be back with this guy. Let me get it right here. Oh, we'll bring Matt back, and thanks. As always, follow us on YouTube. Like this one for me, and next week's theme. Ooh, very important to mention. Next week's theme are 2-minute quizzes. So we'll post up in the group, but put out 2-minute or less. It can be 30 second, 60, 90 second, anything under 2 minutes. And Matt and I will play through as many of those quizzes as we can. We'll also bring back the challenge feature. Briefly, I want to give a quick update on a couple things we've talked about in the show. We're hard at work on the profile page. That should be out soon. I've seen mocks for search. So if you're looking for new search, that's going to be coming soon. And we've also been playing around with a little AI kind of thing. We figure we should get ahead of that before our overlords take over everything. Anyway, again, my name's Derek. This has been Matt and Derek's Quiz Lab, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it.